Standing 6'8", number 0, JaMychal Green. At the shooting guard position, at 6'6", number 15, Shabazz Muhammad. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 32, Jeff Green. Number 11, Mike Conley. Number 33, Marc Gasol. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one. With most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
This is a favorable portion of the schedule for this club. They're going to have a number of games at home, and they've been difficult to beat there, so this should work out to their advantage.
You know, the schedule makers were pretty kind to them in terms of giving them a bunch of home games here over a short period of time. And as you mentioned, their track record in their own building already excellent. Only should improve here with this stretch.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Aldridge out there with Freak, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here is Conley. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And it's Freak missing.
You're not going to see that very often. There's plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And he makes both free throws. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Conley, the pass to Muhammad. Outside, Green. To the middle. Will it go? And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Detroit Pistons.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
Now here's Freak. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here is Conley following the miss by Freak. Outside, Green launches a three, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Green.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He knows this won't be an easy game, especially defensively. And he talked about how difficult it is to contain shooting guard Manu Ginobili. He told me Ginobili is one of those right-brain scorers. He just sees the game just slightly differently. An angle to get by his man or an opportunity to draw contact. And of course, he can really do it all. Drive, shoot, and pass. Kevin, Ginobili, without a doubt, one of the more well-rounded and competitive players in the entire league.
Thanks again, Doris. And that one's good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Conley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's Gasol with the drive. Excellent defense there from Washington. San Antonio leading by 5. Parker kicks to Freak from beyond the arc. The shot is off, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here. San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
On the floor for San Antonio, Washington, he's in at center. Tony Parker is out there with Mills. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward. Now here's Wright following the miss by Freak. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got the first basket of the second quarter for Memphis. Parker kicks to Freak. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Green's got his third rebound on the night. And we played through the first minute here in the second. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And that one's good. Freak.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Freak, number 1.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Yeah, and that makes him one of the more challenging matchups that any defense is going to face. I mean, who do you put on him? A perimeter defender or a low post guy? It's really a conundrum.
Green, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one's good. Freak.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Now here's Green. From beyond the arc, that is good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Conley with it, picked up by Ginobili. Conley against Ginobili. Here's Green. Right, left side. Green kicks to Conley. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Ginobili. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He finished with 13 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Conley following the basket by LeBron. Muhammad dishes to right. Ginobili against Green. Back to right. Pass to Muhammad. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Green missing. And stolen by Wright. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wright's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Washington. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
This is